Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So I'm here today to do my Juneteenth wreath. Here you see some information about Juneteenth in the beginning, and I also have a link down in my description box below. If you're not familiar with the holiday, you can use that link to learn a little bit more information than I have provided here. So I'm excited to get this wreath done. I ended up using Tulle this time, which, just being absent-minded, I didn't even mean to pick up. So here we see me getting started. I'm using a Wreath Form from the Dollar Tree. They always have these. It's not a seasonal item or anything like that. They always usually have them in stock, or you can purchase them online. So that was, of course, $1. And then you see me using the colors red, black, and green. And those are my Chenille Stems that I have as well. I got those from Walmart. You can get a 100 pack of them for about $1.50, $1.25. And I cut them in half using cuticle clippers from the Dollar Tree. It's a very simple method, and because the Chenille stems or pipe cleaners have metal in them or wire, that's the easiest way for me to cut them. So I am again using Tulle, which I picked up by accident. I don't know what I was thinking. I know what Tulle material is, but when I got these things, I probably was either sleep deprived, hungry, delusional, who knows. But I did pick those up, and I wanted to make the best of them. And it turns out I really like this material for making wreaths. It just goes such a long way. It goes a lot further than regular mesh does. So there, I'm just showing you right here the barcodes. If you wanted to, see the measurements and things like that. All right, y'all. So as you can see, I have went ahead and filled out most of my wreath off camera, but I do want to show you all once again how you make these little combinations that I have here. I call this the roll-up method. That's not officially what it's called, but that's what I call it. So I'm going to show you how to make this. It's very simple. Then I'll show you how to connect it to the Wreath Form. That's literally all you have to do. So as you can see, I am more than halfway done. You can use this as a wreath, or you can even use it as a centerpiece and put something in the middle if you have like a celebration for any particular event or any holiday, or even for your wedding. These are very tedious to make, but they're very cheap to make as well. So let's go ahead and get started with the thing. I almost called it a bouquet. the arrangement. Let's get started with the arrangement. Now, what I will say is this is Tulle, so it is a lot thinner than mesh. However, it does not unravel as much as mesh does, and the Tulle is even stretchy to an extent. So that's why I like using it, but you can see it's very thin. But this whole roll will go such a long way, so that's why I like it. I'm not gonna lie to you, at first, I don't know why it just wasn't clicking to me that, Tulle is the stuff that people used to make like tutus and stuff like that. I don't know what I was thinking when I picked it up, but I have to tell y'all, this wasn't my original intent to get Tulle. It's just, this is what I had to work with because it's what I picked up at the time. So you can see I'm cutting some off of each color. And what I like to do is I like to have 2 of each color. So I actually already have the green over here. So I put that right there. I've got 2 red. I need to cut another black. And I'm just eyeballing it. If you want to measure it out, you can. But I just haven't been measuring mine out lately. I've just kind of, estimated what they look like. And then you want to put it in the order in which you want the colors to be. So obviously I'm doing this for Juneteenth. So I'm using red, black, and green. So you're going to go through and roll it up like that. Get a nice roll like that and put it to the side. Then you're going to get your black or whatever color is next to your pattern. And you're going to roll it up. Like that. Put them together. And you're going to get your green and do the same thing. I'm just going to do this so y'all can see how I make it. And honestly, this is the easiest way to make a wreath. Like I said, it's just very tedious. But this is the cheapest way to make a wreath with this tool. And I'll tell you why. Because again, the tool goes such a long way versus buying mesh. Whether you buy mesh at the Dollar Tree or even Walmart where you get the bigger roll, this tool goes such a long way because it's so thin and you get so many yards of it. So you got your price of your tool, which this tool was about $125, I believe, at Walmart. Very, very inexpensive. I mean, extremely inexpensive. I didn't think it was that cheap. But then again, it is the tool material. And then the Wreath Form was $1 at Dollar Tree. And then you can get the Chenille Stems at the Dollar Tree too. Just cut them in half. Really doesn't matter the color because when you put them in the arrangement, you can't see the color of the pipe cleaners. I don't know if you call them Chenille Stems pipe cleaners. I don't know if that's the same thing or what. But you don't really see the color of them. So you can get any color at the Dollar Tree and just cut them in half and make them last. Now when you have that all together, you're going to bunch it up in the middle. Make sure it's rolled up good. Bunch them up in the middle. Even if they're not rolled up perfectly, it'll still look fine in the wreath. And when you bunch it up, you're going to take the Chenille stem and put it around it. And just kind of loop it at the back. Or turn it at the back. Alright. So once you do that, you're going to get your wreath. And when you are connecting it, you're going to put it through the 2 middle loops of the Wreath Form. So you're just going to, let me get my life together here. Go through like that. And then go through like this. So you have it connected in these 2 middle bars. And then you're just going to twist it around. The good thing about cutting the Chenille stems in half is that you don't have to go through and cut the excess off. Because see, these Chenille stems obviously have wires in them. So you don't want them to scratch up your door or whatever. So you just want to make sure they're kind of tucked in there. And then that's all you do. So I'm going to go through and finish this up, and then I'll come back and show y'all the finished product. And there we go, y'all. We are all finished with the wreath. I love how it came out. I love the colors, number one. And it's just so full and pretty. And like I said, you can use this as a centerpiece or as a wreath. So I hope that you all have enjoyed this short video. I'll probably do another wreath. Probably about 2 more coming up. I'm going to do one for my craft room, which is going to be a combination of my favorite colors. And then I will probably do another one for the next holiday coming up. So I hope that you all, again, have enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. And I will talk to you again in the next video. Bye.